Hello. Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. This is the Monday after the Sunday travesty, in which United have lost yet another game to another small team because it seems United are suffering from the small team syndrome. Let's get right to it. While you're watching this video, don't forget to smash a like, don't forget to follow us, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe to our video while you're watching this video. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to everybody. And I wish you all a long life and prosperity and have a great new year in advance. Let's get right to this. Now, after watching United perform in one of the most shocking, shambolic, diabolical, pathetic, weak, lame-minded performances in the first half, you got to say there is a problem. And I mean there is a serious problem. The fact of the matter is, we and Ole do not have a plan B. This team is designed to counter-attack only. When we have possession, 70%, even if we have 90%, we don't know what to do with the ball because we don't have people to pinpoint these holes and make those killer passes to break these defenders down. You can't counter-attack against every team. The best teams you counter-attack are in the top 5 bracket. The other 15 teams, what, you're going to keep losing to these small teams? You can't keep losing to these small teams. You have to find a way other than counter-attacking football. You have to find a player. You have to find a system. You have to find a tactics that's going to work in the middle of the midfield to create passes for these guys up front. The Marshalls, the Rashfords, James when he's in Iraq. Because James is an ordinary, one-directional player. He has nothing else to his game but just running straight. And that only works when United are counter-attacking. You see James. When United are not counter-attacking, he disappears altogether. Yes, he puts in a shit, but that is just not good enough at this moment in time. Now, this is where we have a serious issue. The serious issue here is the whole team. If you go, yes, the guy dropped a clanger which a lot of people find it unforgivable. Yes, he has saved us so many times, but that was just unacceptable. Clangers that have led to goals, they put him in the same category as Karius of Liverpool, who dropped clangers in the Champions League final in 2018. I thought that was a disgrace, an absolute and utter disgrace, comparing De Gea to Karius. I think that's like comparing a Ferrari to a Mini Cooper. That's an embarrassment. I think that was actually a blow-the-belt punch. Let's go to the defenders. Luke Shaw, absolutely rubbish yesterday. I mean rubbish. Not to the last 20 minutes when Pogba was introduced, that the people on the flanks were trying to run. I'll give Luke Shaw a 3. De Gea, okay, a clanger, 5. Let's go to the centre-backs. Lindelof was completely bullied, and I mean bullied, from every centre thing that Troy Deeney had. Lindelof was pushed off the ball, couldn't win headers. He's not been physically matured yet. I don't know why. We need to introduce Transebe. End of story. 2. Wan-Bissaka. Every tackle does not need to be a sliding tackle. That's my only problem. Everything doesn't have to be a sliding tackle. You have to tackle without it being a sliding tackle. And that is where maturity comes into his game. He's one of the best tacklers. But going forward, he seems to struggle of not knowing when to pass or when to deliver the cross. So it's very painful watching this. So I'm going to give him, because he considered penalty, he's going to get a 4. Really sunny. It sounds really blind in my eyes, so please bear with me. Oh, this is bad. Anyway, so with Wan-Bissaka, I'll give him a 4. Lindelof, 3. Maguire. We spent 80 million on Maguire. And what do we get out of him? He's not scored. Okay, the deliveries into the box have not been perfect. But he's not exactly done well. Let's be honest. He's tackling all like, I mean, yesterday, his passing was absolutely atrocious. He couldn't make straight passes. They're all going all over the wrong place. He will get a 4. Let's move into the midfield. In reference to Fred, I thought Fred tried, but in the first half, the whole team was absolutely shit. I'll give Fred for trying and his tenacity. He tried to make things work. He keeps trying to kick the ball forward. I'll give him a 5 and I'll give him a 6. McTominay, the great hope, he was absolutely shambles. totally shambles. I'm gonna give him a 5 because he didn't know this game just went past him. He was not in the game at all. Not in the game. Lingard, no. As much as I've tried to scientifically measure that from an angle, okay, when you're a striker, because I used to play as a striker and as a winger, when a goalkeeper comes up to you, he narrows the space. It wasn't an easy thing for him to do, but he could have taken an easier option. The chip, the loop over the top, was a harder option he took, and he missed it. At that time, had he scored, the difference would have changed. Watford would have been like, the heads would have gone down. But when they scored that, and Wan-Bissaka gave them a penalty, then the own goal by the guy, they were on fire. They were like, you know, this is Christmas. We gave them 2 goals, 2 Christmas presents, and 3 points, and they're still at the bottom of the table. What does that say? If you're watching this video, please drop a like, drop your comment, and tell me what you think. Because this is absolutely, how many more small teams? Because there's still many more. We got Newcastle coming up, is another small team. How many more small teams are we gonna get 3 points off? 3 points taken from? So, are we gonna beat these small teams, or gonna continue losing to these small teams? What is it going to be? Now, McTominay was shit. Lingard, I'll give you a 5. He was poor. Rashford, I don't know what he did yesterday. He has been on form, the form of his life, but yesterday he disappeared. Like I said, not all the teams are going to give the space to put your head down and run. He needs to improve his thinking, his passing, and he's too damn selfish. Too damn selfish. To be the best, you also have to be a team player. Where you're not going to be able to, if the situation is too difficult for you, then that's when you bring in other people into play. That's what it is. But as a team player, he didn't do that. He's trying to score from 50 yards, 70 yards. No. Martial was creating his own chances for himself, wiggling his way through, holding the ball up, bringing people into play, passing that beautiful pass to Lingard, but Lingard fluffed his lines. This is the problem. Not taking your chances when they are given to you. That's where United are struggling. James. So Martial, I'm going to give Martial, he held up play. People are saying he's lazy. But all you people who keep saying he's lazy, you got to understand, Berbatov didn't play much as a centre forward. I don't hear people saying he was lazy. Martial is a technically better player than Berbatov. If you want to debate it, that's on another video. We could do that anytime, anywhere. Let me know. I'm going to give Martial 6, and I'll tell you why later, or probably on another time. As for James, he disappeared completely. He was not in this game at all. I'm going to give him a 3 because he was invisible. Okay. Greenwood, that beautiful pass that Pogba pinged to him. I mean, it was a difficult chance, but as a striker at this level, you got to take your chances. Don't get me wrong, Ben Foster was very good. He was saving chances from Rashford, from Pogba, and from... So, not till the introduction of Pogba, United were absolutely doing nothing. Creating nothing, going nowhere, no direction. Absolutely shocking. When he came on, the 26 minutes Pogba played, United looked like a different team altogether. More attacks, more balls being created for the people up front. And yet, as I say, you still have this bunch of United fans who have a hate agenda against him. And I keep saying this. You don't know what you don't have till you don't have it anymore. Till United have a person better than Pogba or in the same level, shut the fuck up now, because I'm just about done. Oh, he did. If you are a football fan, you will see the difference between what Pogba did in 26 minutes than what United have done in the last 2 games over 180 minutes. You cannot. You either have class or you don't have class. You either have the skills or you don't have the skills. He is on another frequency, a different wavelength from all these players around him. And that is the truth. I've been supporting United for over 30 years and I know what I'm talking about. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, because I bloody well damn do. Also, this is it. Pogba created more chances than what United have been creating over 2 games. And yet, when it was coming on, you still had a section of fans booing him. You need to look at yourself at the mirror and ask yourself, you might have a serious problem. You might be you're booing Pogba. He's still getting paid, regardless of how you boo him. He's a professional. He will still do his job. He might not feel the love you give him, but you're the idiot booing him. Anyway, Manutd came in. I'm going to give Pogba 7. What he did in 26 minutes was what some players didn't do in 90 and over 2 games. Manutd literally had the last free kick, didn't do nothing. I'm going to give him a 4 because he was rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Why? Look at the bench United had. We had Static Matic, Young. I mean, seriously? My friends back home in England would say this. Tim, we've been saying Ole out, that he's not good enough. I'm agreeing he might not be the man to take us to the next level. He might not be the man who has the amplitude, the oomph, the know-how, the nous to take United to the next level. He might not just be that guy. He's a great guy. He's a legend. He took us to the Champions. He won the Champions League finals for us in 1999. I get it. But his record is more abysmal than Ole, more abysmal than Moyes, more abysmal than Louis van Gaal. But he's still there because he is who he is, and his name is really keeping him in the job. I'm gonna close out on this, and this is a message to United fans. You either support the team and the players, regardless of if they want to leave or don't want to leave. When they put on that shirt, you give them all the support and respect and love, not start booing them and start having this hatred, racist campaign against players. It's not good enough. Just not good enough. You sit in your armchair, you get on your laptop and start on your phone and start twiddling your fingers and start saying a lot of stupidness. If you have nothing positive to say, then shut the fuck up and stop what you're doing and think it through. Because what you post out, you can't get back because the whole world sees it. A man who's been out for 3 months, give the guy some support. The least you could do is welcome him back. The least you can do. You might not like the person, but the footballer, when he wears that badge, give him the support and love you can. That's all I do. We're in a Christmas season, sharing love, sharing peace, sharing happiness, sharing joy with friends and family. For me, it's been a roller coaster up to yesterday. United, I've lost to every single small team, literally. Newcastle, West Ham, Bournemouth, Watford, Crystal Palace, drew Sheffield United, drew with Everton. United have a problem. STS, Small Team Syndrome. I'll see you on Boxing Day on the 26th, which is 26th of December. I should see you and we should talk about what next, end of year. From me, Tim Russell, your host, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United version. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing our content. Drop a comment, and we should talk about this later. From me, I'll see you guys very soon. From me, it's goodbye and good night.